Good afternoon, all my dear friends out in computer land. This is John Pettipas recording at 20 minutes before 2 o'clock in the afternoon on the afternoon of a very special day, Saturday. And I apologize today. I brushed my teeth, but I haven't had time to shave, shower, and shampoo as I usually do, so we're a little bit scruffy today. We got a lot of stuff on the go here, but you wonderful people, thank you all for tuning in. Bless your hearts, as they say. This is a very special day. This is Saturday, the 18th day of April, 2020. And it's 245 years ago today that Paul Revere, the famous midnight ride of Paul Revere, on the evening of the 18th day of April of 1775, he rode from out of the coast, Revere Beach, Massachusetts, right on through Medford, Mass. There's a funeral home in Medford, Massachusetts. Speaking of my dear cousin's wonderful, lovely wife, a funeral, she remembers as a girl. They'd have every year on Patriots Day, they have a reenactment come up on a horse. The hitching post is still maintained at Chaffee's Funeral Home in Medford, Massachusetts. Chaffee's Funeral Home in Medford, Mass, USA. Massachusetts. The spirit of America, Massachusetts. And the guy would stop on a horse and go in, and she just told me, he says, he might have had more. They had a little treat from him. Maybe it's more than milk and cookies, but whatever, the hitching post is still there, and the reenactor, and he continues on, as Paul Revere did, to Lexington, Massachusetts. Lexington, Massachusetts. The famous quote, Henry Ward Longfellow's poem. The midnight ride of Paul Revere. One if by land, two if by sea. The famous midnight ride. This is a lovely land to me. My dear neighbors up the street, Hilda and Billy, they're fantastic people, some of my finest neighbors. Beautiful, old-fashioned, well-maintained, restored lamp. So anyway, the midnight ride of Paul Revere. So he was of French Huguenot descent. Everybody knows he's a silversmith, but he's of French Huguenot descent. You know, this expression, I was at a funeral in Hawkesbury one time. Wonderful lady's husband had passed on, McLean man, and the teacher was up there from down in Falmouth, my Windsor, Nova Scotia, Naples Valley. And he said, he made an expression, very interesting comment. He said, had the French king, had the French king allowed the Huguenots, that was the Protestant French, they're good Christian people too, Protestant French, to come over to North America, the New World, New France, they call it, New World, he never would have lost, France never would have lost North America to the British. And this is what we're back. The whole ride, the whole team of the midnight ride of Paul Revere is the fact that we wanted our freedom. The American people want religious freedom, economic freedom, freedom to go about their business as they want. Freedom, independence, self-government, not have representation, have taxation, I misspoke. Not have taxation without representation. Representative government, freedom of assembly, the Puritans, the Baptists, all the Anabaptists, the Catholics, the Congregationalists, the Episcopalians, they wanted freedom, religious freedom. Anyway, the midnight ride of Paul Revere. Fantastic guy. You look here, I have my flag board here. It goes from live free or die. This here's the granite state of New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, and we go right on through, right down to Georgia. Our 13 founding colonies. America is like no other country in the world. We're found in the ideal. We are found in the ideal. These 13 beloved colonies that form the United States, from the New England, the Mid-Atlantic, the South, right on through to the West, to the Midwest, to the far West, to California. From the Atlantic to the Pacific, America. We are the United States of America. And the other day, I seen on CNBC, and I come over to the house, the president of SnapOn Tools, the CEO, and he's a great fellow. And there's a little recession, slow down. And the guy looked at the interviewer on CNBC, it's a great interview, it's a great show, and he said, look, this recession will stop, this economic temporary blip will slow down, will stop once people stop having bad news for breakfast. Once people stop having bad news for breakfast. SnapOn Tools, a wonderful company. They do high quality, long lasting, well serviced and follow up to sale company. They have dealers that go all across Canada, United States, and we've known local guy had that dealership for years, did very well. It's a quality American made product. SnapOn Tools, great product. And they sell their product to over 1 million customers, from backyard mechanics to graduates to big corporations, from independent contractors to large construction companies, right on true. It's over 1 million individual customers their dealer network, truck dealer network, sells to. And so these are the entrepreneurs. It's called free enterprise. Free enterprise. That's what President Trump is doing. In consultation with the state governors and other officials, we will start to reopen our country. Americans and good people everywhere in Nova Scotia, Canada, do not want to be locked up in their houses. They want to be free to move about, and we're going to systematically, carefully, prudently get this country up and running again. Get the country up and running again. Let's ring a bell to that. Ring a bell. Get the country up and running again. Get the country open. People do not want to sit back and depend upon state or federal governments in any nation or provincial governments. They want to get out and do their business. Do their business. This is my sweatshirt here. It's the New England Patriots. President Trump. Make America great. Keep America great. They take and anyway. By the way, we have Old Glory here. This is an American-made product from the proud Patriot Flag Company of Winchester, Massachusetts. And my dear friends, Dutch and Judy, from Lexington. Remember, Paul Revere is going to Lexington. They take their wonderful people, wonderful dear friends, Dutch, and he's a veteran of the Korean War. Bless his heart, he's a great guy, and his wonderful wife, Judy. Good afternoon, Dutch. We salute you, sir. And Judy, lovely Judy. Hello, Judy. Thank you for the lovely package you sent up the other day. And just give me a second. Bear with me. I'll be right back. That was a brief intermission. Here. Can you see this, folks? It's Schuler. Freedom is not free. Freedom is not free. Let me shine some light on the matter here. Freedom is not free. Freedom is not free. And the second one is support our troops. Freedom is not free. Support our troops. Bless your heart, Dutch and Judy of Lexington, Massachusetts. Lexington, and this is Patriots Day weekend. It's because of the midnight ride of Paul Revere. Patriots Day weekend. So just like Paul Revere with his midnight ride of Paul Revere, ring the bell, as the saintly Ronald Reagan said. America is a country that is a beacon of hope, a shining city in a hill. It's from people all over the globe. All over, from Europe to Africa to Asia to South America, all over the globe, all over this great planet Earth. America is a country built on an ideal, on ideas. And we got to get our economy up and running again so that people can go about and do their business. So I want to wish every one of you wonderful people this 245th anniversary of the midnight ride of Paul Revere. God bless his heart. The midnight ride of Paul Revere. My mother was born in Waltham, next door to Lexington. So my mother was born in Waltham, Massachusetts. The Dutch and Judy live in Lexington. It was the famous, by outside of Buckman's Tavern, the famous Bowling Green. The shot that was heard around the world. The opening of the American Revolution that created the beautifulest, loveliest country in the face of God's earth, right on our money, right here. It says, "In God we trust." General President Washington on the front, in the back, "In God we trust." So we'll get through this here. The companies are developing Regeneron and Abbott and testing and Synovus. We're going to get through this. The resourcefulness of people is wonderful. Never, never underestimate the resourcefulness of people, and especially the people of the United States of America. You are just a special people. I'm half American. Many of you are all American. Doesn't matter if you're Nova Scotia or Canada, in Europe, any place. Never underestimate the resourcefulness of people. It's a wonderful thing. So until next time, I want to again wish all you wonderful people out there in computer land all the best and a very happy, patriotic Saturday, the 18th day of April 2020. Paul Revere anniversary, and Patriots Day is deferred this year. Patriots Day weekend. Patriots Day weekend. And again, and God bless America. God bless America. God bless each and every one of you wonderful people. Thank you for viewing. We appreciate it greatly. And if you'd be so kind as to press the subscribe button, go ahead and do it. Thank you very much. All the best now. Thank you.